break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly.
Hi, my Nikki Boos. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the crew, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Turn on that notification bell, guys. Make sure it's set to all so that you will be notified every time that I upload. Today, in this video, I got Mithy Curdy sitting here with me. We are answering all of your many questions. I got a lot of questions, and if you want to participate, you guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram at She Is Blessed. That is where I post the questions, and then you answer them, and I will do the video here. I don't know when the next time I'll be doing this, but I have a ton of questions that we would like to address and answer for you guys. So, who want to start first? Questions for me or questions for you?
You go ahead.
The first question is, are you having any more babies?
No. Unless God.
Wait, it was for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
My bad.
said you didn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
You said you didn't want it. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
He asked for me and he asked correctly. I would say no. That's a tough one because we talked about adopting a little girl. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned because I want to say no, but then I know Curtis wants a little girl, and so I just gotta stay tuned because that question I really can't say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm moving on to Curtis now. Next question. Oh yeah, next question gonna be about Curtis.
All about
Curtis, do you have any single brothers or uncles?
No. From step brother to real brothers. Y'all take it.
Okay.
Sorry. But uncles I don't know because I ain't been seeing them like that in a while, so I don't know what their lifestyle is about.
I was just saying, you don't know if they gonna be like you. Like, I mean, no. The next question was for me. What are your hobbies? I think I have a lot of hobbies. I like to craft. I have a Cricut machine that I like to craft. I like to create. I like music. I like to sing. I like to travel. Like, these are things that I do as a hobby. Like, I don't see life without those things. Even though I make wigs with my sewing machine, I still do other things with sewing. So that's just to name a few of my hobbies. Okay, here's another Curtis question. Why do Curtis wear his gun around the house?
That's crazy.
Okay, Curtis do not wear his gun around the house, you guys. Y'all seen him in one video with it on his hip. Maybe you seen him probably out at Walmart. We can conceal and carry here, or unconcealed, right? Unconcealed too. You can carry here. It doesn't matter. So if you see us out, like I'm vlogging and you see he has it, that's just because that's normal here. But I believe y'all referencing to one video that I have up that y'all seen him in it, and that's because he just came in from work and he had no idea that I was recording when he walked in. And I mean, why he didn't take it off, I don't know. Why you didn't take it off right away? I mean, it's not a big deal to me, but apparently.
Because I was coming in the room and I had the gun on my hip. Like, and normally when I...
No, I mean, like, take it off once you was in the room. Like, was there any reason? Because we do have kids here, and his gun is stored in our room. So, of course, he's going to come in with it. But just because he didn't take it off, I didn't see a big deal. If you ask me, it's because I invited him to join me in the video to defend himself. And I guess I'm assuming that's why you didn't take it off. It just wasn't a big deal to me. I actually didn't even notice. It was just the funny comments and the question that I got, and I'm just like,
I guess so tuned in to enjoy being the video to, man, I wasn't standing in, but it's trying to.
But it wasn't a big deal. It really was not a big deal, like, for real. Somebody asked me, what kind of resources are you looking for? I'm assuming that they are asking about divorce, like what divorce resources I'm looking for. At this time, I do not need any resources. I have all the resources that I needed. Shout out to everybody on my channel that did reach out and help or give a little bit of advice or whatever. I have all the answers that I need, and I thank you guys very, very much, because that support came from you guys. So I don't need any other resources. This is a Curtis question. Where do Curtis work?
Let's go say it's private.
We can't talk about that. How old are your kids? So, okay, the question was for me, but I'm a let Curtis answer as well, because somebody says, do Curtis have children? And then somebody else said, how old are your kids? So I'm gonna answer how old my children are, and they are 24, 20, 18, and 16. And then, do Curtis have children?
Yes. 2.
And how old are your children?
1's 7 and the other one is 18.
And if y'all wondering why you don't see them in the vlogs, they do not live in this state. If you go back to old vlogs, you might see Curtis' oldest son. When he was younger, he lived with us, but he is not living with us anymore. He is over 18 as well, and they are in another state. Why are you talking about your ex around Curtis? I know he's tired of hearing about him. How can I put this? Maybe I should ask Curtis the question. Do you have a problem with me talking about him around you?
No. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
The thing is, what I want y'all to kind of understand, I think I said this before in another video, whatever I'm going through, he going through it with me. So I'm not sure if y'all want me to say, oh, be quiet, hide from Curtis, call, I don't know who I'm supposed to call and talk to, you know. But then you turn around and say, you know, what goes on in your house stays in your house. It's like, you know, we are cool like that. We both have to go through whatever I'm going through because he's around. I used to hide a lot of stuff from him, like trying not to keep him involved in the shenanigans, but at the same time, what about when I need somebody to talk to? Like, what about that? And I feel like, yes, I do have friends. I have a lot of friends, actually. I could call and talk to them, but why can't I talk to the person that's right here with me? The person who knew since day one what was going on. So it's not like, I'm just trying to, I don't even know why I'm even explaining this. It's just, I just don't get it. Like, what is the issue? Do we talk about your exes?
Yeah.
Do I seem bothered when we talking about your exes?
No.
We just,
I guess it's probably so hard for them to understand because some of them probably don't know that I used to be married too. And I understand how marriage stuff works. Cause it's like I've been married like 10 plus years, so I already know how this stuff go. I know it's like it's easy to get in, hard to get out. So I already know all this stuff. So I mean, it takes a very strong, patient person to understand stuff like that. Not everybody is built like this. So if you weak and you don't understand, you're not patient, then of course you're not gonna be able to go through stuff like that.
yeah, and he didn't divorce his wife either. She passed away, okay? So, just in case somebody want to ask the next question, where's she at? What happened to Curtis? What happened to Curtis' wife? Did he cheat on her? No, she passed away, okay? And that's what happened. Are you divorced yet? No.
They should know the answer to that.
That was 3 weeks ago, okay? No, guys, I am not, and I will do an update as soon as I have new information for you guys. I will do an update, okay? As of right now, no. Has there been things going on? Yes. Have there been things in motion? Yes. But yeah, I'll update you guys.
And it's like people more bothered than I am.
Oh, what?
About the divorce and all these other
Yes.
chaotic stuff. It's like they trying to make me like, come on, you got to, like, man, I'm not studying that stuff. I'm too busy to focus on us trying to do us and, you know, build what we trying to build. I ain't studying all this stuff. It's like y'all want to push me to the edge and, oh, Curtis got to be mad. I know he this and that. Man, I'm not studying that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know I got it, so that's the end of it.
So unbothered, okay? Like, is Curtis your man?
Mm-hmm.
Are you my man?
Am I?
Is you my boo thing? I was just saying, like, yeah. I don't know where that question came from, but hey, you knew he wasn't married, so why did you still marry him? Assuming that you're talking about my husband, because I'm human, and every human makes mistakes. Every human makes a bad decision. And that's all I have for that. Why did you let the mistress run you away? That's what she wanted.
That's crazy.
Okay. I do get it. Like, some women refuse to allow the other woman to win. I myself am not going to compete with nobody. Not a another. If I'm an option, choose the other one. That's just how it is for me. And the thing is, I cannot lose what I never had. So if I never felt what I feel now, what do I have to lose? You can have that so that I can see the brother you know, behind him. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a win or lose thing for me. It's enough is enough, and you just have to choose you. And when you think about it, and I just want to say this for like any women watching or in the situation, you have to ask yourself, are you happy here? Y'all know how people say the term, I hate it here. If you feel like I hate it here, you shouldn't be there, because happiness awaits you, but you can't find what's for you holding on to what's not good for you. You just can't. So you have to let go, work on self, and wait for love. That's just it. And I'm just saying wait for love as a woman, because I don't believe in finding a man. I believe in allowing your husband to find you and putting yourself in the position to be found and to be ready for him. So that's what I believe. And so, I mean, that's all I can say about that. It wasn't a win or a lose, because at the end of the day, if I had to say who won in the situation, it's me. We both as women wanted love. We both as women wanted marriage. I have it. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. I ain't even finna go into more details. Just know that I have it. But I don't think she could relate. So
some people just ain't built for marriage.
I mean,
either you is or you don't. And in 2 times you gotta, like I said once before, when you need a third party to make you recognize who you want, then you messed up.
If you got options, choose the other one. I'm good over here.
Cause I don't need nobody to make me like, oh, well, we're gonna put you in this spot. I know what I want, and this.
Sorry, y'all. Ran out of memory. We on a new car. We back. Where did we leave off at? Wow, why you let the mysteries? Okay. Is Curtis in the police force? We already answered that question, that we can't talk about that. Nikki, do you have a postal addy? I actually do. It's in the description box on every single video. More current videos. It is 12335 Kingsride Lane, number 355, Houston, Texas 77024. Nikki J's life. Has anyone ever told you remind? Oh man, I can't see that. I got cut off. What is your other channel name? My other channel name is Nikki J's Life. Ooh.
I'm like, huh? You mean Nikki the Foodie? Nikki the Foodie, y'all.
I'm sorry. My other channel is Nikki the Foodie. 3 words. I'm just up here, Nikki J Life. I'm so used to saying it. I'm sorry. It's Nikki the Foodie, and it is a mukbang channel. If you do not like burping, smacking, I mean, then you probably don't want to go over there. But we do mukbangs where we just sit and talk about the news or about whatever. So anyway, the next question. What is that Starbucks drink you like? My Starbucks drink that y'all always see me with it's called the Strawberry Lemonade Refresher. You gotta say lemonade, because that's the one I drink. They do have another one, but this one is Strawberry Lemonade Refresher. And sometimes I was trying to see if they had mango pieces to put in it, but they didn't. And so they put these dragon fruit pieces in it. It was good. Where is you and Curtis from? I am from Chicago.
Shoptown.
And you?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yep.
Curtis is from Alabama. Roll Tide.
Montgomery, Alabama, y'all.
Why do you tell the world your personal business?
I wonder what they mean by that. Like you recording certain stuff?
That just because I'm on YouTube talking about what happens to my life.
Oh, man.
Okay, the key word in it is my personal business. So therefore, I could do what I want with my personal business. That's the first reason. The second reason is my things that I went through helps the next person. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help other people and in turn receive whatever assistance that I might need. Closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm just saying. That's why I talk about whatever. And then too, I'm confident in who I am. I don't care what other people think. So I don't care what you think about what, not you in particular who asked the question, but I'm just saying in general. I don't care what a person think about my past. It's my past. That's why I always say, perfect is on the wrong channel. This is the wrong channel for you because there's a lot of perfectly imperfect people here, including myself and Curtis. Nobody is perfect. And I feel like unless you are God, you can't judge me. Like, so that's why I don't mind telling my story to help somebody else. And I feel like I have reached a lot of people. I do feel like there is a lot more that I want to talk about for those people. But you know, if you're so perfect and you would never, and I just would never, keep your perfect little over there. I'm just saying. Where do you get your bathing suits? You guys, you have to go watch the videos. I have 2 or maybe 3 swimsuit haul videos on this channel, and in every last one of them I tell you exactly where I got them from, and I link the swimsuit in the description box. I really don't know which swimsuit you talking about. I don't know off the top of my head. The only one that I know for a fact that where I got it from was my Baywatch Babe swimsuit, that blue one. I was shocked that Walmart had something that looked so good. That's the only one I know. And that was like a viral video, what, 2 years ago or something like that? Yeah. But that's the only one I know. Please, 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 you guys, just go watch the video. I tell you exactly where I got every single piece from. Why did Curtis sit and listen to you talk about your ex? What kind of man does that? I'm gonna let Curtis answer. Why did you sit there and listen to me talk about my ex? What kind of man are you? How dare you be so supportive and listen?
A man that loves his wife.
Damn right. And I love you too. That kind of man. So the last question is, when are you coming to Dallas? That is so funny that you asked that question. We actually was coming to Dallas this weekend. No, next weekend. We was on our way to Dallas. We just canceled the trip. And I still feel like we should at least go for one day. I'm always up for a road trip when I don't have to drive, okay? And I'm always up for taking me out of town somewhere. But we canceled the trip. If we have time to just hop on the road at least for one day, we probably will come. But because, again, it'll be a spur of the moment thing, I won't be able to let you guys know if and when I'm coming. But the next time I'm coming and I know in advance that I'm coming, I'll let you know. Is there anything else you want to say to the people? Hi, family.
I guess they figure out how a man love a woman so much. I mean, yeah, I would never understand how much I love this woman. She is my world. She is my rock. She is my soulmate. She is my everything. Sometimes I be at work and I just be, you know, just be in Wild Land. Just be in tears, crying like, dog, I thought I would never find love again. And I end up finding it, and it's like it's so, you know, too good to be true. So I be in tears like every other day. It's not every day. I just be like, bruh, once you finally say I do, you gonna be crying, and y'all gonna be crying too.
How I get so lucky. He's so crazy.
Y'all gonna be crying too, cause you gonna be like, oh, he making me cry.
What do you love about Nikki?
She a boss lady.
I'm a boss lady.
I'm a BBW boss lady queen. But yeah, I figure like, and I want people to understand. I don't get thrilled about, oh, you so hype, cause you know, talking about this man. I care less about this man. I don't think I'm focused on what I got. He fumbling the ball. I got the ball like I was the other team, and I scored for a touchdown. I won. It's not my fault he dropped the ball.
And I won.
So.
Period.
That's all I have to say.
What I love most about Curtis is his consistency. Everything, it sums it up to consistency. Everything that I love about him, he's consistent. Like the way that he loved me, the family man that he is, the hardworking man that he is, has been consistent from this point to this point. Somebody else, and I saw in the comments, somebody had asked me, how do you know he is the one? Don't trust him. He might do you in too, or something like that. Yeah. Listen, y'all, trust and believe. He felt the wrath because I just needed to take my time. And I wouldn't even say he felt the wrath because he's so patient. He knew what he was coming into, and it took a strong man to stay. He knew what he was coming into, and he knew that there is no rushing me. You have to give me the time that I need, because my trust, I never could tell him what I was looking for. I just wanted to see for myself, and I needed to get to know him in the way that I need to see consistency. We done been together for 4 years. The same man I met 4 years ago is the same man I got right now, if not better. So I don't feel like I have to explain to people, but I do want y'all to know that, like, please believe I didn't just meet Curtis last month and jumped right in a relationship with him and just got out of my marriage. No, y'all understand. I've been separated for 6 years, 5 or 6 years, something like that. Like literally 2 years before even meeting him. I was by myself, working on me. That's what I was doing. And like I said before, once I was worked on, it was time to move on. Okay? And that's what I did. You know, I just want y'all to understand that, like, people are so judgmental. Like, y'all don't have a clue. I'd rather you just ask a question than to assume, because at that point you make an ass out of you or me, and the ass is you, because most of the time you're wrong. Like, girl, you need to work on yourself. And did you, how you know I didn't, sis? Like, how do you know? But, you know,
I'm not to cut you off, but I guarantee a lot of people say this. If they ain't said it already in the comment, we ain't seen it yet. How could Curtis be a godly man and he missed?
Oh, somebody definitely said that.
A married woman, he can't be that godly and holy. Hold
on, let me get the words together. Somebody said, Curtis is not the man for you. Let me say this too. I respect all of y'all comments. and your concerns and everything else. I respect it and I appreciate you. And I'm not telling you not to voice your opinion, but I'm just addressing what he said so he can say what he needed to say. I saw somebody said something along the line of, Curtis is not the man for you either, because God would not send him to a married woman.
Well, I got an answer for that. You know that part when God say, can no woman or no man take y'all under? So if a man come in your head and swear you away from your husband, or if vice versa do that, that means the marriage might have been built off lust. Somebody didn't love who? Cause if you did, nobody would have never, went left. You would have continued to stay focused. Cause God already told you you're gonna go through some trials and tribulations. But when
the marriage is ordained by God, then there's that 3-strand cord. Yeah, that's what I believe he's trying to say.
That's why
if it's not ordained by God, then it's just y'all two weaving.
That's why it's very important to be very equally yoked. Because when you go through some things, you don't go to other women, you don't go to other men for a solution problem. You go to the man upstairs and he can fix any relationship that as long as you sincere, he will fix it. But if he figure like, oh, this person is praying and the other person ain't praying, she's so sincere, but he ain't. Why would God waste his time? He figure like, you don't. I place you with a good woman. I told you to cherish this woman. You're not doing it. You're still playing around, but you want me to make this woman stay? No, I'm gonna give her to somebody who recognize her worth, who appreciate her, who cherish her, and who gonna be loyal to her. So if you still on your little hot boy, little boy stuff, then that's why he lost and I won, because I see the worth that she has. So can't nobody make you appreciate it. You gonna appreciate her or you're not. So, and like I always say all the time, some people ain't built for certain things. Certain people ain't built for marriage. But if you not, at least go do your homework. And because when you jump into marriage, that's how your stuff fall apart. So it's very important to do your research, do your homework to become a husband or become a wife.
I wanted to jump in and piggyback off of what he just said, you guys, because it is so true. A lot of times we want a husband, or sometimes there are men who want a wife, but the real question is, do you want to be a husband or do you want to be a wife? I want to be married. I'm a wife. I want to be a wife. That's who I am. I've learned that about myself. I don't know how to be anything else, but I need a deserving man. And I need a man who wants to be a husband. He desires to be a husband, because there are so many men who want a wife, but they don't want to be a husband.
That way, you know how to understand how to be a wife. That's way you understand how to be a husband, because you know what it takes to be a husband. You know it ain't gonna be easy. You know, like, man, dang, she getting on my nerve today, or he getting on my nerve today, but at the end of the day, y'all know what y'all have.
Curtis was made for me.
Probably because I know what marriage all about.
Nikki J was made for me.
Like I said, like, we would never got this far if God didn't want it, for us to be together. By now we would have been broke up by now, or something would have happened. But hey,
I just feel like it is what it is. And talking about religion is like talking about politics, and we all have to agree to disagree. I'm happy, Curtis is happy, and I feel like if God had no mercy or play no part in this, we wouldn't work. And we've been working for years, like, and we have been consistent for years. Do you feel like I've been consistent? Like I'm the same woman that you met? Or do you feel like I changed in a bad way?
No.
Because the thing is, like, I don't know if I changed or not. I mean, I probably got a little change after I lost my mom.
Yeah,
right?
I'm about to get ready to say that.
I was going to say, yeah.
See, that go to show you, because, like, I seen the love, like, man, it was like, but when I seen you lost your mom, I knew right then and there, it took a toll on me.
Yeah.
And it did.
And
had to be a person to understand that.
And I was just going to say that, like, if somebody want to say, like, if God was not in this, I would definitely have to disagree for that reason alone. When I lost my mom, I lost myself. I lost who I was. And he could have easily left. He could have been like, you know what? She just gone. And I can't deal with it. I'm out. It took me, how many years? Would you say like a year and a half? Or how long would you say? To really kind of come back to myself. How long?
It took a minute, probably like about, I'm gonna say between like a year and a half. I'm gonna say like right at a year.
Yeah,
like
it took about that long for me, y'all. Like I literally was killing myself. I gained 70 pounds. This man was still there loving me like he just met me. I withdrew from him. I withdrew from everything and everybody. Even, I mean, I was the best mom that I could be, but I withdrew from my kids. I withdrew. I was lost. I was depressed. I just wanted to be with my mama. I didn't want to kill myself. I just know I wanted to be with her. That's all I knew. I didn't care about anything else. And this man was right there, waiting on me, hand and foot. Like, it did not even matter. I couldn't even go to work. I wasn't even working. I couldn't do nothing. I was messed up, y'all. I was messed up. And this man was right there, waiting on me, hand and foot, still loving me the same, catering to me, trying to, you know, make me feel better every way he could. So why would I walk away from that? Or why would I think that God didn't feel like I deserved this? Why would I feel like that? Like, I know this supposed to be a question to answer, but we done started preaching. We all just have to agree to disagree. And, like, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. But
yeah.
Thank you guys for your questions. And again, you have to follow me on Instagram as She Is Blessed if you would like to ask me questions when I open up the floor for questions. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.